Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Empty Times, because this is You Are Empty. This is episode 19. Last time we cut through a factory depot type thing. I guess a train depot, which would be where we are now. So this is probably going to be depot number 2. These stairs are very slippery, it seems. But only like at the bottom. I'm kind of curious what this one is. This poster. Is this like some people might be bourgeoisie in disguise? Hard to read now that there's blood splatter all over it. I imagine most of these are all accurate, like period-appropriate posters that actually existed. You know, propaganda and just general, you know, factory safety and stuff like that. Oh, it's up top. We're getting fairly close to the end, but it really doesn't feel like it. I feel like we're not really much closer to accomplishing whatever it is we're trying to accomplish. Which I guess is still getting to this relay and shutting it down. I mean, as lovely as Mr. Super Thighs Dancer Man was, he really didn't add anything to our current objective. It's like he was just supposed to be comic relief or something. Okay, can't go that way, so we're going through the window. And then from the window to the wall. You know, I'll say one thing in this game's favor. It doesn't have, like, bullshit, you know, here's a bunch of enemies that just spawned in this room. All of the enemies seem to pretty much be placed. I mean, yeah, they probably still spawn, you know, around corners and stuff, but they're not, like... It never feels like, oh, that's kind of a shitty thing for you to do, game. I feel like what I just said wasn't very coherent, but... maybe you understood what I was trying to say. I'm saying this game lacks monster closets, I guess. There hasn't been a case where it's like, oh, you picked up this health, now 3 guys spawned behind you and started shooting you in the back with their nail guns. Guy off in the distance. I was going to switch to my sniper, but by the time I do that, they're already going to be here. This thing is not very good. I think as far as the implementation of a lightning gun, this seems like one of the worst. You'd think it would shoot like a nice arc of lightning or something, but no, it's just like little squirts. I guess it's kind of more like a plasma gun in function. Like a, you know, Doom plasma rifle. Rapid fire, high damage, except not actually high damage. Let's put this away before I kill myself with it. Another thing I want to show off at some point is there are a couple cut weapons from this game that you can still use console commands to give yourself. I mean, only one of them is really distinct, because, I mean, one of them is just the stick grenades that the welder guys throw. Or not the welder, the riveter guys. The little, World War II German steel Handgrenades. And basically the only way it's different from a Molotov is it doesn't explode on contact. Which I guess is why it's not a weapon. And another one of them is the flamethrower, which I guess is supposed to be the same as the flamethrower on the fireman. But apparently it doesn't do anything, or it just functions like the lightning gun. And then the final one, the one that I actually want to show off, is I think it's a PKM. Big mounted, or not mounted, but heavy machine gun. An LMG. And that actually sounds kind of interesting because you have to deploy it before you can fire, like on a bipod. So I'll spawn that in at some point just to check it out, but, we're not going to use it in the main game because it is kind of overpowered, apparently. I wonder what's happening in this one. There's a lady being sucked into a futuristic garbage can as she spills her tea. Probably not at all what that says. In fact, I might translate that. Has that crazy X-looking thing with a line through the middle, which is a J or a JA, if I remember correctly. Or at least the equivalent. I love that these guys even just sound like old men. Also, they're kicking my ass. I was trying to get my distance so that we could hear them wheeze and, grunt. Well, I mean, this one's pretty obvious. Don't stand on top of ladders, unsupported, because you will break bones. Also, don't grab onto the light fixture when you're falling, because you might electrocute yourself too. Oh, it's a manhole man. Oh, shit. Oh, it seems like when he throws them, it despawns the previous one? I was gonna say if I could get him to throw just like a pile of them. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, there's the other one. So, I'm curious if I just dodge this for a couple minutes, would he just like fill the map with manhole covers? They do despawn after a set amount of time, it looks like, because that one behind him's gone. I think he might be stuck. Okay, he's just forgotten about me. Yep, just lick your dick scratching fingers. Oh. Nice little pile of manhole covers. Is that a bayonet holder on the side? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure yeah, it has a front bayonet mount. But then this one, I still don't know what key this is. I'm pretty sure it is... Oh no, I thought it was 9, but it's 8. I'm pretty sure that you couldn't put... I guess that's so you can have a scope and a bayonet. But no, because the bayonet would be under... I don't know. Someone who actually knows a thing or two about Mosin add-ons could probably tell me what that is. I mean, the Mosin wasn't even originally built to use a scope, which is why you can see the scope's just sort of bolted on the side. Because apparently, scopes are just a little too expensive to produce in World War II. You know, they could have made them, but it would be not cost-effective to give a whole lot of them out to troops, especially in Russia, where, you know, every troop is expendable. Can I even get up there? I guess I don't really need to, since I have full health and almost full shotgun ammo, so we'll just leave it. You darn kids, get off my assembly line! He knocked me over here. Might as well grab this while I'm here then. This is just a bad level for enemy pathing. I give up. I got hit there and didn't take any damage. What? I'm kind of curious if the bayonet actually does less damage than the wrench. Okay. Actually pull out my sniper this time, and we're just gonna pop this lightning cricket man. This technomancer. Would a technomancer just be what you call a DJ that lays down hot electronic beats? I shot the ground at his feet. Can I get up here? Is there a reason to get up here? Doesn't seem like it. I can get up. Oh, fuck. Fall damage once again. Are they shooting at me? Like, just straight up through the crates? Or are they shooting at someone else? Alright, that's a good spot for a Molotov, if I can pull it out before they get up in my face, which already seems too late for that. Okay, am I just scrolling through the same two weapons? My mouse is old and ghetto, so sometimes when I scroll down, it scrolls up anyway, and vice versa. I should probably just never, ever use those again. Yeah, I think we're just gonna put a kibosh on using Molotovs from now on. Because, my success to failure ratio when attempting to use them is, not favorable. There's a weird delay on trying to fire this scoped Mosin. I almost have to, like, click it twice. But only when it's zoomed in. These guys are slippery. splash damage to my advantage. Oh, here's that good old live wire thing again. Why am I platforming? I'm just gonna fall and lose like half my health again. But there might be some ammo up here. Or just a solid wall where the door would be. That's cool too. I was almost gonna say it's like there's a reason to explore, but of course there isn't. Because this is You Are Empty. Now, oh shit, sliding. Now where am I going? That's where I came from, so obviously this way. Ah, boy.